Hey guys, in this lesson, we talk about how movement sparks energy. Okay. How can you add a little bit more movement to your everyday so that you're not overwhelmed? You're not adding things to your to do list. And maybe you don't have 60 minutes right now to do a full workout. Movement is so incredibly healthy. It's necessary for us in every way, shape, and form. Movement is necessary. It's critical that we move our bodies. However, I 100% understand that sometimes it is hard to find that 1 hour. Sometimes it's even hard to find the 30 minutes to do a workout. So let's chat about a couple ways you can add a little bit more movement into your everyday without adding things to your to-do list, right? So the first thing, when you first wake up, okay, get a little bit of movement in right away. Now, I know in a previous lesson I mentioned setting your alarm for a couple minutes early, but I also think, and this is what I do, and it's super helpful. Put your alarm clock in your bathroom or put your alarm clock somewhere where you're not tempted to just roll over, grab it, and hit snooze a few times, where you actually have to get out of bed to turn it off. Okay, that's one way to add a little bit more movement into something that you're already doing, right? So you can put your alarm clock in the bathroom. When you get to school, you can park a little bit farther away if you can, or if you have assigned seats or something like that, assigned parking spots, and that's not so feasible for you, consider doing like a good morning lap around your school. So going through the halls, just doing a quick lap, saying good morning to everybody. It's kind of nice sometimes to see faces you don't see often and just say good morning, right? If you run the risk of running into, chatty Cathy or something like that, and you don't have a lot of time to chat in the morning, maybe you don't want to do that suggestion, but it's still a great way to get a little bit more movement in, talk to a little bit, to a couple people you might not see every day, and just be friendly, right? To just be friendly, get out there, get a little bit more movement going. If you have morning duty, or morning post or morning, playground obligation or responsibility, see if you can, if you don't have to stay in a particular spot. I never had to stay in a particular spot. But sometimes, you might, I don't know how your school is. See if you go do some walking, walk around the playground or the area that you're supervising and say hello to the kids, good morning, hello, how you doing? But just adding a little bit more movement. Again, movement sparks energy. The more we can move, the more energy we're going to create in our body. A couple things that you can do even before you get to school. You can maybe march as you're brushing your teeth, right? March in place as you're brushing your teeth. Again, you're already brushing your teeth. Now add a little bit of movement into that. As your coffee's pouring, do a little dance party, right? In the however many seconds it takes, for your coffee to be made, have a little dance party. Again, movement sparks energy. If you bring your children to the bus stop and you typically drive, I know around where I live, a lot of people drive their kids to the end of the driveway, to the bus stop. Now, unless you're rushing off to work and you're pressed for time, okay, if you have a little bit of extra time in the morning, consider walking them down, even if it's freezing cold. Okay, the cold is not going to hurt anybody, but you just walk to the bus stop. You're getting vitamin D, you're getting natural sunlight, you're getting fresh air, which is always going to improve your energy, boost your energy, but also there's just so many other benefits, right, to getting outside, to getting some extra fresh air. So that's another way you can add a little bit of movement. Maybe, when you walk down to your mailbox to get the mail at the end of the day, you can, maybe add a little bit more movement as you're doing that. Or if you don't walk to the mailbox to get your mail every day, see if you can add that into your normal routine. But those are just a couple ways where you can add a movement into your everyday, add a little bit more movement so that you start to create more natural energy. Okay, movement sparks energy. In the morning, I think it's so helpful to put the alarm clock away from you, to put the alarm clock in your bathroom, on your dresser, somewhere that you actually have to get out of bed. You have to move to physically shut it off. That is a great way to start sparking that energy. And then if you're tempted, after you shut your alarm clock, if you're tempted to run back into bed, then brush your teeth, turn the lights on, open the shades. Those are some things that can be very, very helpful for, again, creating that extra energy, sparking that extra energy. All right, guys, I hope that this is helpful. Check the audio and the download for some more ideas. And let us know, write in the comments or share in the group, what are some other ways that you have creatively added a little bit more movement into your everyday? All right, guys, thanks for being here. See you soon. Bye.